What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have a couple of things I need to do in the E90 again. Last night I took it out and one of the sensors went out, one of the front ABS sensors, and I got under and I checked it, everything looked fine, but I did not test it. So today we're testing it with the voltmeter, and we are also going to be pulling off the headlights. It sucks, I did not want to pull off the halos, but let me show you guys what is going on there. So as of right now, I do not have a headlight, a low beam, because this ended up melting in the back. I have no idea what happened there, so I gotta replace this whole clip now. I do not know how I am going to fix this one, so I'm just going to replace the whole clip. I don't know what happened, I don't know why this did what it did, but I have to replace that whole clip. So we are going to pull off the headlights. I have the OEM ones, it's a good thing I did not sell them, but I think we're going to do the sensor first because we have to pull off the bumper to get to some bottom bolts that are holding the headlights in, and it's a mess. I got to take off the whole bumper just to get to the headlights. So I think I'm going to start by lifting the car from this side, taking this wheel off, and then we will check the sensor, because a lot of times these sensors don't go out, they just have a bad connection of some sort. So I'm going to look into it, see what is wrong. If we need a sensor, then we'll pick up a sensor. The car is still perfectly fine, fully functional, but I do have an ABS light constantly blinking at me, and my traction control doesn't work, so that means my cruise control doesn't work, and that kind of sucks. That was one of the main reasons why I wanted to get the E90 back, because the E46 did not have cruise control. Yeah, I really want to get that fixed, checked out, and it's odd, I really just went over to I really just hit like a bump, like a pothole, and then it just went out. So I don't know what it could be. We're gonna look into it and hopefully figure it out today, and hopefully it's not too expensive. Like I said, I gotta start by pulling off the wheel. I might pull off a couple other things in there just so I can get inside and see where the sensor is. So let's get that done. So I pulled off the whole caliper and everything, the whole assembly off, so I could check, and nothing is in the way. Well, I mean, nothing can really get in there because it's locked inside this. I thought it might have been exposed on either side, but it is not. So yeah, I got in here and tried to check. This feels really stiff. I don't think this is normal. It does not spin freely at all, so I might have to swap these out. Doesn't have any play, but it feels really stiff, and so I don't think that that's good. But like I said, I might just swap those out. That's actually really stiff. I do want to grease these pins back here because I think those are getting stuck and kind of holding the brake as well. They are rubbing on the brake rotor, so I kind of want to grease those so that the pins slide back as far as they're supposed to. So I'm going to pull this off, get into the sensor so we can test it. I'm not sure the exact readings for it, but if anything, we'll just go pull off the other side since it's good. So looks like we still got the ABS and the traction control light. Yeah, that's not coming off. I'm gonna look around, see if I can find another sensor so I can go pick that up, but other than that, I don't think that I'm going to fix this one. It was reading 2 ohms, and I think it's supposed to be reading 0.6, so I think it's reading a little high, and the actual connector was reading, I think, less, so something was wrong with there. I think I'm going to check the connector again just to be 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the connector was reading less than the actual sensor, and I think that means the sensor is bad. I'm gonna throw the rest of the car together and we'll start working on these headlights. I just realized I can reach back here to get that bottom bolt off of this headlight, so I might do that. I will look into it, but yeah, we'll see if I can get this headlight without pulling off the bumper, because I don't really want to pull that stuff off again. Okay, so I just confirmed that this sensor is out. I pulled the other one apart, I just disconnected it, and I checked the harness to the car. It reads the same thing as this side, but when I plugged in the actual sensor to the voltmeter, it was reading a bunch of numbers. I don't remember what they were. There were just a lot of numbers, different numbers. Every time I'd select a different range, it'd read a number. This side would not have any number besides one range, and so that kind of tells me that, yeah, it's not reading the way it's supposed to. Seems like we're gonna have to replace the sensor, which is not that bad. At least I know that it's not another issue, but it is probably gonna be an expensive sensor, so I'm gonna look around, like I said, see if anybody else has one. But right now, let's get these headlights off and slap the other ones on. So it seems like while these headlights sat, they had some issues. For some reason, the passenger side has some glue stuck on it, so I'm just gonna wet sand that real quick and polish it. And then the other side, it looks like it may just need a little bit better cleaning. I am going to sand that one down quite a bit. This one was a lot more work when I was fixing them. The driver's side was a lot more work when I was fixing them. So I'm gonna take them to the back, give them a quick clean, so then they look a little bit better than what they would. Because I really like the way the halos looked, but like I said, I need to fix that connector. I don't wanna run one odd headlight because it's just gonna be whack. So I'm going to throw these on, but I'm gonna take them to the back really quick, give them a good clean, come back, throw them on. I'll show you guys the results. That kind of looks a little bit better. I don't know if it's because it's new or if because these headlights were really dirty and those look really clean and clear, but that looks really good. I still really like the halos though. I think I might fix these. I think I'm gonna have to open them because they have sand inside them, but I'm gonna fix these and maybe even do a little bit of custom painting on this white line because I've never really liked this white line. So I might black that out. Once those are ready to throw on, we will have something a little bit nicer to throw on, but for now we gotta rock these. Let's see if the lights work because I have not tested those. Yep, we got all 4 lights running and they're actually really good looking. They look really good. Well guys, I'm gonna try to drag another video, another like 2-3 weeks, just waiting for parts. So since it's just an ABS sensor and I found out that it was that, I'm just going to end the video here. I'm not going to wait around about a week for that to come in, or if I can't find one at O'Reilly's, I think I wanna go genuine, but I'm not going to wait around for that to come in to end the video. I'm just gonna end it here. I know it's not much of an exciting day, but it is something that, I mean, might as well vlog. I guess I'm working on stuff, so. Sorry if this was a short vlog. I know that this is one of those things where it's more like maintenance than, I mean, building and like interesting stuff. But it's still part of the car and I still want to document it because it is things that do happen. And so, there are, like I said, things I still want to document. So if you guys watched the last couple of videos, you'll know that I picked up an engine for the Subaru. I'm still debating on if I want to tear into it or if I just want to pull the head bolt off and throw studs on there with new head gaskets. Supposedly the engine was good. I have never heard it run. I've never seen it run, but I guess it was a good engine. So I'm kind of really tempted just throwing it in. Right now that I have the time, I'm gonna wait and really do some research and see what it's gonna cost me. I don't really plan on making a lot of power. That's why I'm not really wanting to open up the engine, but I do want to rebuild it so then I know that at least the bottom end is good. I don't want to be burning oil on this engine because the Subaru was fine. It had leaks. I could fix the leaks when it's outside, but it's a lot harder to reach leaks when they're inside. So I probably will work on the oil leaks, anything that's leaking on this engine before I put it in the car. I will be building the up pipe that I need for the headers that I got off of eBay because the one that came with the eBay headers did not fit very well. It just doesn't work. So I kind of want to do a custom up pipe with probably that up pipe, but just customize it a little bit. I have an idea and I think it's gonna work, but we'll see what happens. I'm thinking about tearing into it just so, like I said, I know it's reliable and I know that anything bottom end wise is good. I will need to order more tools. That's why I'm also kind of like iffy about it because I will have to do the bearing clearances and the ring clearances. I can't really do any of the ring or bearing clearances because I need a bore gauge. Without that, I can't really get a good measurement on the rings and it makes sure they seat rot properly and they have this proper gap. Like I said, I'm not really planning on running high power, so I'm thinking maybe if the bottom end is fine, if it doesn't smoke, then we should be good. I might just clean it up and throw it in. That's probably gonna be the best bet. I at least want to do the head studs, pull the studs off of the engine that is in the Subaru, throw it on this engine, so then those, I mean, at least had studs. And the head isn't more prone to float because they are studs and not bolts. We'll probably do that next weekend. Today's Sunday, so we'll probably work on that next weekend if anything. I'm just gonna end the video here, guys. If you guys like the video, go down and hit that like button for me, comment down below, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.